Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap Move Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late.
What the fuck I got on the set? Like, I be trying to figure this shit out, but on the dead homies, I just can't figure it out for nothing, nigga. Maybe.
So I guess Triggerbird is not feeling what is going on in his YouTube space. So let's see what he got.
It's me, nigga. Maybe I'm confusing this shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I got going on. Maybe.
Nope, Triggerbird. The moment that you get on the internet trying to understand gang politics is where you losing, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know the rules, nigga, but you niggas is pathetic, bro. On the dead homies, niggas is pathetic, period, nigga. I do not, these niggas is not, I keep saying this shit, bro. Man, first off, what's the word, Triggerbird? I know I got some heat straight for these YouTube streets. Like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care if it's about some real shit or some nonsense.
And I hate to say it, Triggerbird, but the moment you say like, comment, and subscribe is a clout chasing move, just like the rest of us, brother. You are officially a YouTuber. As soon as you say like, comment, subscribe, you just like the rest of us, bro. You are no different than those who.
And like we always see,
the moment you say like, comment, subscribe, you are no different than those whom which you despise, brother.
On these YouTube streets, it's always some fucking nonsense, bro. Stop letting these niggas fool y'all and troll y'all and thinking that they just the realest nigga around and they know the rules, and niggas don't know shit. Niggas is boo-boo, nigga, on the set. Niggas is bump, nigga. Straight up. Dead homies, let's just get right to it. All you LA niggas is boo-boo, nigga. Bullshit. Every nigga that speak on the situation that this shit with Baby Shooter and Ant and the 40s, niggas is bullshit, nigga. On the set.
Well, by definition, you're on the internet talking about it literally with us, but okay, let's see where this goes.
On the set. You niggas want to talk about conduct. Really, all these niggas should be whooped on. Baby Shooter.
All right, let's start right there. Now, I hear a lot of people when they come on here, they say the same thing he said, right? Upset at the guys on the internet, everybody that's talking about what they talking about. But like I told somebody before, I said, it don't matter what a person say on here because all you got to do is hear one thing, and that one thing says it all. Whenever you hear guys say like, comment, share.
I said it. Triggerbird, they got you. You're a YouTuber.
And subscribe. They're in the money game. They're in the YouTube game, which means that everybody trying to get that check. What Ant Headface say, he don't care about number. What the check say, everybody trying to get a check. Now, everybody got their opinion on how they feel, and they gonna bring it to the internet. If they on here trying to get some paper, if they monetized, then yeah. But if you are on the internet, you are doing the same thing that you.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing that you claim to hate, man. You're doing the same thing that you claim to hate, man.
Accuse the next person of doing. Because it's a lot of dudes from LA. These conversations is had amongst the players. They not coming to the internet talking at all. You can't even pay them, dude. It's no amount of money that YouTube could pay some of them cats to get on here and talk about some of the stuff that they have in their inner circles. They would not do it. Let's get back to this.
Should be getting whooped on for being a buster, for allowing this shit to happen to that nigga, and he should be whooped on for getting on there lying. Nigga got on there and lied and said he was stabbed and wasn't stabbed. Nigga, that shit could crack off a whole nother, man, that nigga need to get whooped on too.
I agree.
Low-key, that does make sense. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of flu, flambery, skullduggery, and larceny in this situation. That actually is extremely logical because that could have made a bad situation go worse.
If you didn't get bust on and you got on there and lied and said you got bust on, imagine your homies on the streets hearing that. Imagine, because everybody got somebody that love them. Everybody got somebody that care about them, regardless of how we might look at his family, man. Let's just say his family. Man, them dudes up in there stabbed your nephew. What?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody got somebody that care for them. And you think that your people in there being accosted, you know, you might want to go ahead and put on a costume and do some things that you shouldn't do. You feel me? So I could definitely see why that could have been an issue.
Or your brother or your cousin. Oh, man, let's go over there and serve.
Now, my question is this. Do y'all think that Baby Shooter deserves a DP for the situation? You think he deserves to get whooped on? What should be the course of action for a Baby Shooter in this situation, considering the fact that he did pull a flu flam from what it looks like?
Of his homies right now. That could have won. It could have caused some friction in the streets. That could have went all bad. That's why you had Ant get on there and say, man, hold up, man, ain't nothing happened. That dude lying, man. He ain't got shanked up. Because that could have went all bad. That could have kicked off stuff in other spots. Because listen, if your homie right, if your homie wrong. I was always taught no matter if he right or wrong.
You slide with your homie right or wrong. Y'all talk about it in the car.
We gonna roll with the homie and we gonna handle the homie once we get to the hoe. Or whatever yard he get on. We gonna send word over there to handle the homie. But we not gonna let nobody whoop on the homie right or wrong. We don't care about none of that. That's just how we came up back in the days. We ride with the homie right or wrong, and we gonna get your ass when we get to that hoe.
Niggas from 40 should be whooped on. I don't give a fuck if the nigga did some busted shit or not. Nigga, them niggas from 40 supposed to get whooped on because y'all niggas got on the county jail phone and did that and then got on there and posted shit. Nigga, then got on there and posted a T Grizzly with my money. Then it should be DP too.
Triggerbird said it's DPs for everybody. You get a DP, you get a DP, you get a DP.
On the set. For nigga, for just for chasing clout. Just for doing this shit that could allegedly start some shit. Y'all use that he was a weak nigga and y'all use that shit for some clout type shit. Them niggas should be DP. On the set. That's how it should.
They shouldn't be DP. They shouldn't be DP because they caught one of their enemies slipping.
Yeah, and they did what they do to their enemies, for sure. For sure. But you know what's always interesting to me when dudes from rival hoods be like, man, your homie should do this, your homie should do that. How are you going to tell a nigga from an enemy hood what he should do with his homies? How does that even make sense? He is from an enemy hood of yours. Y'all hoods do not get along. So how would you be able to tell his homies what they should be able to do to him? That's always something that's illogical to me. And that's like a level of cockiness that I'll just never understand.
And they humiliated him. Yeah, they was chasing clout, but they humiliated their enemy. What do y'all this is what I don't understand, homie. Dudes get on this internet and be talking all this, man, like they forget what goes on in the street. Nigga, you catch an enemy, you smoky. That's how dudes in the street was talk. That go to enemy laying down. Ain't nobody got time for no squabbling and all that. Man, that's that jailhouse talk. You catch a nigga on the street and how you came up in them streets, laying down. Laying down. That's what you think dudes is putting in work for. Ain't nobody going to nobody hood, jumping out, talking about let's squabble. Nah, they pulling up in them hoods with them choppers, laying their enemies down. That's why you got so many people in the graveyard. I just seen the dude the other day that I did a reaction to a couple of months back. He just got smoked. I seen a rest in peace to him. And when I was doing the reaction, in my mind, I'm saying to myself, down, these dudes ain't gonna live long. And they done already got a rest in peace on him yesterday. I just seen it. Let's get back to it.
Go. They need to vote to DP them niggas for doing this shit, for the clout shit. Whether y'all...
They don't post a DP, they homie. They made their enemy look bad. Made him look bad. That's what...
Yeah, I can see why they would DP their homie for that. I can see why you would feel like that because that would make your community look bad. But I can't see why they would DP their homie for that. I can't see why that's an infraction. Maybe the county jail phone aspect of it, but should they do that with their own time is what they want to do with their own.
They supposed to. They homies is applauding that. They not looking at that like they homies did nothing. They homies did what they supposed to do. That's how they taught them. They trained them. You catch them, you get them. And that's what they did.
He was a buster or not. You got on the phone still, and you put our homies in our hood and everything that's going on with us in this situation, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, it could have just went bad.
It's going to go, it's already bad. They on the streets already beefing. It's already bad. Now it needs to be a solution on how we going to make it not bad. How we going to get some, everybody, man, let's put the straps down, man. Let's go ahead and try to get some unity cracking. That got to be the next thing, but it's already bad. It's
already bad, like a Rihanna song.
Already bad out there. This stuff on the internet, it's this content. Y'all making California look bad. I see that on the comment. California look bad. Okay, well, take your ass off the internet.
You know what? It's not that California looks bad. This situation happens all over the world. It's just California is the only place that people care about.
And walk your ass to one of them.
The same situation is happening in Wisconsin, and just nobody cares about it. The same situation is happening in Idaho. Nobody cares about it.
If the essays don't lay you out, it's going to be some Crips, some Bloods, some Power Rules. They going to lay you out if you in there ain't got no business over there. Go on over there and see what happened. The streets is dead. Oh, the streets is alive. It's dead on this internet. You only got a few people on the internet, probably 5 or 6. Oh, the streets dead. Yeah, go out there with them hundreds of thousands of people, and I bet you they still out there turned up. It's sad. It's sad that in 2026 we not elevating, getting no money, getting no paper, doing nothing in life with the kids and all that, doing something prosperous. We still on here talking crazy and reckless and doing reckless stuff. It's sad, but the streets ain't dead. They well alive. I just told you I seen the dude yesterday who I did a reaction to. He dead right now. They getting ready for his funeral.
All because you niggas chasing clout. This clearly shows that. This nigga should be whooped on because you did some hook shit. You turned down the fade, and if you didn't turn down the fade, you got on there and you fucking lied about being stabbed.
Triggerbird is outraged. He's just outraged with this entire situation.
Now that could have started some issues, but it's already up, like I just said. But that could have started some more. That could have just.
That would just add fuel to the fire. Because you have to think those two communities already have a disdain for each other, the gangster Crips and the neighborhood Crips. So the dude shooter just kind of put himself in a very peculiar situation unnecessarily. And it was really an unnecessary flu flam that he pulled, but hey, here we are.
Yard to yard.
On guard, just to make your situation look better. But man, all them niggas should be whooped on. Niggas he talking about niggas supposed to go up and this and that. Man, fuck all that. Okay, it didn't. So what's supposed to happen now, since you niggas always got to get online and talk about what's supposed to happen, what in the conduct? And that's another thing about you niggas I don't understand, bro. I hate how these game banging niggas get on here. Man, LA, we need to fucking shaped up, bro. You niggas look like a disgrace to us, bro. All you niggas is disgraceful. You niggas can't even come together on what's righteous. You know what I'm saying? And agree to the right.
That's because there's always going to be one person to say, well, he cool with me. He be looking out for me, man. He ain't told on me. He ain't never blah, blah, blah. It's a very selfish mentality. It's a very, niggas act like it ain't nobody bigger than the program, but secretly everybody's bigger than the program. Hear what I said? Niggas act like nobody's bigger than the program, but it's so much selfishness. Secretly, everybody's bigger than the program because the program's supposed to be all for one and one for all. But you can have a situation like with Flacco, a group of LA niggas be like, he's no good. But then there's always one person like Rockstar who will be like, no, he's cool with me. Because he's bigger than the program. That's because everybody's bigger than the program.
Things. You niggas on.
I just said that. And this is my first time saying this video. I just said that. We on the right track right there. Can't nobody come together to do nothing real. Can't nobody come together to do nothing real. Everybody want to crash out. Everybody want to prove they tough, they hard, but can't nobody come together. How can we make some money? Niggas, how can we make some money?
Not by sending me text messages at 10:30 at night trying to fake be threatening and tough. That's never going to be the way to do it. But hey, man, threats are hard.
How can we get some pay? Nobody on here talking about how they can make some money.
Here worried about who's telling, who's saying too much, who's situation. Man, all you niggas wrong. Every nigga that got on the internet talking about the police could have took that audio and did this and you have to put in a wristband and you have to do this and man, all you niggas is wrong. All you niggas is giving clues on what can lead up to the bullshit.
Hey, listen, bro. They got snitches on the streets. Got snitches in the jailhouse. They've been having them ever since I was in there over almost 30 years ago. When I stepped up in there. So if you think in your mind, them dudes ain't dropped a kite yet, you crazy. If you think in your mind, them CO, them deputies up in there don't know what's going on, you crazy. They know everything that's going on.
It's just a matter of do they care enough to do something about it?
It ain't giving them people no clue, no hit. They already know what's going on. So getting on the phone and talking about it on the internet, we done got it late already. By the time we got it, the whole LA County jail didn't already knew what's happening because the people up in there, different races, different gang, they didn't already drop the kite. because they want to continue the program. So if they want to continue the program, they drop the kite, get the problem up out of there. They already know.
That could be a Rico. Man, shut your ass up. All you niggas is wrong, bro. Every nigga that got on there talking about they shouldn't be talking on the phone and giving examples of how it can go bad.
Hey, listen. No, they shouldn't be talking on the phones. But if you in the county jail and you fighting a case, gang case, and you get on the phone, we gonna do a reaction to it. We gonna make paper off of it. You gonna be the only one if they decide to use what you said on them phones and they use it in your trial and strike your ass out or give you a license. Who cares? I don't.
I'm not gonna say I don't.
What that's on you.
I'm not gonna say I don't care because I don't want to see nobody get that. That's a very extreme way of looking at the situation. So I'm not gonna say that I 100% agree with the extremeness of what Rick Rock is saying at all, because that's a very extreme way of looking at it. And I don't want to see nobody get struck out, lose your life and all that kind of stuff over YouTube content or any other type of content for that matter. But I do understand the concept of what he's saying. Should you decide to act in a buffoonish manner and put it on the internet, you can't get upset with somebody who decides to enjoy said circus of buffoonery.
The only thing we gonna do is do some more content. Man, we told him when he was doing it not to do it, and he did it anyway. Listen, everybody gonna prove their point and make some more videos of it, and then you gonna be forgot about it. It's gonna be a new nigga that's come on here. We gonna do some reacting to his ass.
Yeah.
It's not gonna stop.
This and that. You niggas is working with the police too.
That is very true.
Because you're helping them out.
Everybody that's on this internet talking about gang content in some form or way is helping the police out. If you on here bringing new information to the internet, you're helping the police out. You come on here with something that nobody heard of, it ain't on here, nobody did a reaction to, and you come on here with some new information, you are helping the police out.
Helping them make decisions that they probably ain't
That is the definitive truth.
even thinking about. Niggas talking about they should have went up over here. So what? When the fuck did we start sitting down with squares from Delaware's? No disrespect to Delaware.
He's actually from New Hampshire, but it's Adam 22.
But Mark's in the parks.
What he's talking about is when those guys, what's his name, Moneybag Rose and the guy Ice went up to No Jumper and they sat down with Adam 22 and they was talking about the dudes calling home from jail. They was talking about, I believe, Baby Shooter. And they was talking about everybody that used the phone got a wristband, and when you use the phone. So he's saying that's what he's talking about without saying their name.
And telling them what's going on. You got niggas on No Jumper explaining what should be going on in the county jail politics. What?
See, here's the thing, though. You're on the internet explaining what should be going on in the LA County jail politics. So, Trigger Bird, whereas I do understand your sentiments, and I do not think that you are without reason for what you're saying, you are by definition actually doing what you are aggressively saying that you are against. You feel me? So when you do in fact go onto the internet and say these same things and explain gang politics and gang content, you are in fact doing the exact same style of content that has been done by those in which you are, for lack of better words, let's just say opposing to. You feel me? Because again, tomato, tomato, said potato, said potato. You feel me? So kind of the same situation when you're really looking at it in totality of what it is, what it ain't, and what it's going to be. You feel me? So just kind of wanted to throw that into the atmosphere.
That if real niggas shouldn't even be talked about that. Listen, LA,
Yeah. He cooking though. He cooking, but at the same time, he's
Ain't nobody in the kitchen but him.
cooking. He's not really like, it don't even matter at this point. Like it don't matter. Like it only matter to people who cares. This internet got millions of people on there, and this is just a piece of salt thrown in the sand. This content don't even go nowhere. Don't even do no numbers. Nobody even care about this stuff. This stuff ain't even cracking 100,000 views on one video. Nobody cares about this stuff. You got some people that care about it, but the majority of the people do not care at all whatsoever about any of this. That's why I say get on here, hustle, and get up out of here. Who trying to be a professional? Hey, but you trying to, I'm not no professional podcaster. Quit calling me that. I'm on here hustling, man. The moment they stop this, shut it down, I'm gone. You'll never see me again.
Some real shit, bro. We too busy trying to be in competition to be the top gangster and the top this and the top that, but you.
Nah, he making a good point. He making a good point. But then again, it just makes you wonder, under what circumstances do you have to lead by example? Because again, Shooter, I'm sorry, my brother, but you did start off by saying like, comment, subscribe. That was ugly. That was ugly. You did start off by saying, like, comment, subscribe, and then you went on the internet to talk about what we shouldn't be done on the internet as you do it on the internet.
Not even getting to the facts and what's really going on. If you really want to be exactly on what should be happening next, and you niggas need a little guideline, nigga, them niggas some photos should be whooped on for getting on the fucking internet, exposing the situation. And that nigga Shooter should be whooped on for lying about getting stabbed and getting done the way he got done. Period. Should no nigga be on here talking about this dude talking too much on the phone? This dude, man, everybody talk too much on the phone.
Who care who talk on the phone? I did videos about that. Only person that should care who talking on the phone is the person who talking on the phone. If he don't care, why do we? I just said that yesterday. I just said that literally yesterday. If the people on the phone don't care about talking on the phone, then hey, that's on them. Why should we care? I don't care. I don't care about you talking on the phone, and you supposed to know better. If you supposed to know better, that's the first thing they tell you. Hey, man, when you first go to jail, when you first start making your rounds in jail, they say, hey, man, do not be talking about your case to nobody in your cell because they could be the police. We done heard stories about them putting microphones in events and all that stuff, listening to your conversation in your cell. They send informants in your cell. So if you know that already and you continue to get on the phone.
Yeah, and you come from this lifestyle and you're so engulfed into this lifestyle. It seems like that would be day one information that you know.
And talk about gang activity and you in there on the gang case. That's on you. That's on you. If the person, mama, daddy, who is family members ain't said, hey, homie, what are you doing? And if they told him that and you still doing it, then that's that man's life. It's his life. It's our satisfaction. Because we gonna be the one that's gonna monetize and do what we got to do. At this point, what do he have to lose? What do Ant have to lose at this point? I don't know his financial situation. He could be trying to get a lawyer. He have a platform that's still probably generating almost 10,000 right now. He do this for a few months. He could have a good attorney.
Oh, that's real talk. You do it for a few months and stack it, young. That could be all right.
That's going to get him out of jail. He's facing life. Possibly facing life. Or a lot of time in jail. If he could get him a lawyer off of running his content, he been doing it. He could be out of there. As far as the dudes who caught their enemy slipping and whooped on, whatever they did, they supposed to did that. Supposed to humiliate the enemy. That's what you're supposed to do if you in the street life. I don't see them doing no wrong. They tried to get some. Yeah,
now they got points off their enemy, and we do know in this day and age the disrespect is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly.
Pay part of it. If that's, we heard the conversation on the phone. As far as Shooter, that's his life. That's him. He got to look in the mirror and deal with that. And if at this point it seems like he don't care, he done tapped all the way in to the internet world. Once you cross on this side, you ain't you only go. Listen, you either could do either or. You can't be on this side and still doing that. So it seemed like Shooter done crossed all the way over here, doing the same thing that y'all on here doing. All right, so let me do one more thing before I get out of here. This is Trigger Bird. He's highly upset. He's cooking. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. Check out
Trigger Bird some love. Should that be what you into, man? I'm finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dot to the left. You know the rest. Gone.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas.
It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.